No dog deserves to be in a shelter for a long time. We know we couldn't help all strays and rescues out there, and the least we could do is to give them a better life than they would in the streets or abusive homes. However, it would be nice to provide them with a loving home, even a foster one, wouldn't it? Ah, the dream. Some people would often look for the oldest one in the shelter. They may be old, a senior pet, or the one in the shelter the longest. Some of these people are also elderly and prefer a pet who doesn't need to play or walk around as much. Others have the heart to save them. Ray Kins had that idea in mind when he went to Niagara SPCA. He decided to visit his local shelter to adopt a dog and give it a forever home. But he had one condition in mind. It should be the oldest dog in the shelter, the longest. He decided to do that because he could not imagine a dog being in a shelter for too long. Niagara SPCA event coordinator Kimberly LaRussa introduced him to Bonita. At that time, Bonita was already 6 years old and was in the shelter for 500 days. Kimberly said that she came to their shelter as a stray and they did not know her background or history. People visiting the shelter always passed by her kennel, but no one seemed interested in adopting an older dog. All Bonita and Niagara SPCA wanted was for her to have a loving home. It was difficult to see her getting passed up for that chance. The shelter was like a family to Bonita since she's been there for so long. Little did she know, she would have a new family soon. You could see Bonita's excitement as Kimberly prepared the leash to take her out of the kennel. She was wagging her tail, and her energy couldn't be contained. She knew something good was about to happen and couldn't wait to meet her human. Finally, this was her time. Bonita excitedly met Ray outside the kennel, who would finally be taking her to a forever home. She knew this man was the human who would give her the unconditional love she had yearned for all those years. Bonita gave Ray some kisses, and you could see she had waited for this moment for so long. The staff sent her off with a bang, and she happily bade everyone goodbye. Ray was happy to help give Bonita a loving home. The first thing she did was get some toys and play. That was only the beginning for her. The years after were full of fun and love for dear old Bonita. She ran around and played like it was her first time. Maybe it was, but she also knew in her heart that it wouldn't be the last.